Cup and all of SWC, brought to you by Google Play. Find new arenas and discover the latest and greatest games today only on Google Play. We're going to discover who is moving on to the semifinals right now with Stoic and Make It a Bud here. Viilipytty and Obabo. Match number 3 is underway.
Well, here we go, guys. We have our first match between Obabo and Viilipytty. Obabo being one of our, or I think the youngest player in today's tournament. And let's see how he does going up against the wrestling coach. We've got pre-bans going out. Okeanos getting pre-banned by Obabo and Han getting pre-banned by Viilipytty.
Yeah, and I think Obabo may lead out with a Sierra here or a Chiwu. And because he favors, you looked at both of the most picked units here, and they were all speed-based. It was all Okeanos, Chiwus, Gani Haplers. So no surprise to see the split between Chiwu into Sierra. Obabo clearly is likely going to go with some sort of a speed comp here. Chiwu into probably some sort of a Gani Haplor or something like that. And Viilipytty, of course, taking the Sierra Savannah. So interesting take on the Savannah at this point, but probably doing that just to deny Obabo that pick.
Ooh, Obabo drafting the Gani Hathor with that Chiwu as well. Viilipytty still with that CR. And Savannah looking to possibly respond after seeing a Gani Hathor. Maybe some immunity to help cover his back here.
Yeah, he might need some immunity with a ban on that Chiwu. It's a little difficult to say at this point, but Obabo being able to lay down Gani Hathor, you don't actually see at the high ends of the ladder Gani and Hathor being taken together often because they can be countered. But Viilipytty laying down Sierra and Savannah don't quite have a good response to Gani Hathor, and that's why he's able to do that. So now he takes a Ethna and a Juno, which is in response to likely going to be banning out this Chiwu here, and then surviving some sort of a Gani Hathor.
Well, Daphnis being picked by Obabo, one last pick to wrap up his draft here, and it's going to be that Verti-Heal. Does he choose to lock it in? And I believe he is. He does lock in Daphnis and Verti-Heal for Obabo. Viilipytty looking to respond after seeing those two units.
Yeah, so I think Obabo here, I think Viilipytty's best chance of winning is likely taking out that Chiwu, just because once Obabo's team goes off, it's too hard to be able to survive. And by taking that Vigor, he's telling us that he does want to survive over time. So he may actually be splitting Gani Hathor. But again, taking out Chiwu is always generally okay, because if Chiwu goes through, the whole team goes off. But what we're going to see here is we're going to see possibly a Savannah opening, but that Daphnis is going to go off. There's no real way to stop it aside from Ethna into a Sierra, but then there's a Gani Hathor behind. So I like Obabo's situation here. He may lose a unit though off the bat. We'll see depending on speeds.
Yep, we'll definitely be seeing it here. We're going into this first match with Obabo and Viilipytty. Ethna is going to be taking first turn here. Third skill is going to be coming out.
Yeah, so Viilipytty here does need to take out a unit with this opening matchup here. Otherwise, he's going to be in a lot of trouble. He's going to lose a unit of his own versus that Daphnis. So he needs to take out a unit with this opening exchange.
Yep. Ooh, but we do see the revenge coming from that Verti-Heal. Verti-Heal's able to push forward.
Yeah, Verti-Heal able to get that revenge. So really, really lucky by Obabo here. And again, this Daphnis likely going to take out the Sierra, and then and unfortunately does miss there. So that's a giant miss.
Huge miss, not getting that strip defense break on top of that CR, but we can see the Verti-Heal is going to be cycling a little bit of attack bar going right after that CR, but bomb's going to be coming out. If you can drop this Hathor, it's definitely going to be a little bit of saving grace for Viilipytty. Choosing to put that bomb on the Verti-Heal instead, goes to the detonate, gets the stun as well. Additional turns coming out of CR, taking advantage of that defense break, sitting on top of Hathor. Ethna looking to drop this Hathor here, does not get the kill on the Hathor just yet.
Yeah, absolutely monstrous resistor, and at the same time, stun goes out on Verti-Heal here, but again, that Ventilate goes on to Daphnis. Daphnis is going to be able to take out a unit here, but again, I don't know if Obabo has enough to be able to withstand this onslaught coming.
Daphnis drops that CR. Savannah drops that Hathor, going unit for unit right now. Is the Daphnis going to be enough for Obabo to hold on? We're going to find out. Juno looking to drop the Daphnis, not just yet. Glancing, sitting on top of Ethna. Ethna with a little bit of poke damage. I do believe the dot's going to be enough. And the Juno is going to be going after that Verti-Heal.
Yeah, definitely not. That Daphnis is definitely going to go down. You see that dot there. It doesn't have a shield up. It's going to go down. I don't think a Verti-Heal and a Ganymede together are going to be enough because there's too much health on Viilipytty's side here. Does ventilate that Daphnis just in case it was able to survive, but unfortunately is not. So I don't think Obabo is going to be able to have this one.
Yep, that is correct. See that third skill coming out, stunning up the Verti-Heal. And there you have it, Viilipytty with the surprising round 1 win over Obabo.
Wow, and that one came down. I mean, the third revenge proc is very, very lucky from Obabo's side there. So without that proc, he might have lost might have lost some sort of form of control there. But at the same time, that just missing that skill 3 from the Daphnis, I mean, that sealed the deal there. When he missed that, not even stripping the Sierra, not that I don't think the strip would matter, but I mean, just missing that completely was pretty huge there. And then, you know, that Verd being stunned up, it was just too much for Obabo to take.
We may have had a different pace if he did get that kill immediately onto the CR, but we'll never know, guys. We're going into round 2 with Obabo and Viilipytty.
Yeah, I mean, if that Sierra was taken out there, Viilipytty would be down here, but it was also very tanky. If you note that even without being stripped, it was 10k plus 10k, meaning that I wouldn't be surprised to see that Sierra survive, but it would depend on what kind of artifacts it's got on the left side, if it's got minus fire there. But either way, we'll never know if it would have survived or not from a defense break from the Daphnis. But highly unlucky from Obabo to miss with his Daphnis, and that cost him the match. But that's SWC. When you're playing at the highest levels, you do need to take risks like that.
Well, here we go, guys. You can see the pre-bans from last time. Okeanos getting pre-banned by Obabo, and that Han getting pre-banned by Viilipytty. New pre-bans should be coming out shortly.
Yeah, in this case, Viilipytty does have first pick here, so it'll be interesting to see how that Sierra and Chiwu balance goes. I think both players are going to favor those speed leads. Obabo typically is going to want double speed lead in the form of Sierra and Chiwu. So very smart pre-ban on the Leo. I really like that because he knows that he has a Han in his back pocket. Viilipytty is forced to take that Sierra first now. Otherwise, Obabo is going to be able to go with Han into Sierra, into a whole bunch of stuff. So I think Viilipytty does have to take that Sierra, recognizes that, and that's exactly what he takes.
Going to see an Okeanos Savannah coming out from Obabo in response to seeing that Sierra getting first picked by Viilipytty.
And I think Obabo, we see him on the ladder with this type of style a lot. Kind of goes for pseudo turn 1 into 2 play. So Han and Beta are definitely in his back pocket where Beta can give immunity. If not, he'll have a strong opening with Savannah and Okeanos into a Han to blow you up. So Viilipytty does need to play around that because that's kind of what Obabo's draft is shaping up to look like. And then so we see that Velodrol, which kind of looks like that, but also if that Okeanos gets banned out, there may not be an answer from Obabo's side to deal with that Velodrol.
Yep, Han and Velodrol for Viilipytty. Obabo hovering over that Han. Does he confirm the Beta as well? We've seen it in America's Cup when J-Mac was drafting himself, and he brings the Bearing.
Bearing is an interesting pick here. Obviously, third skill with the ability to strip and then silence. So that might be, it's very similar to a Chiwu here. That Beta is also an interesting pick because it's a confirmation of, it's a denial of that Bearing. And it's also confirmation that he is banning out the Bearing and then takes a light Tayor, takes the Shan there. Well, it's not a unit we see very often here.
Definitely not a unit we see often. I think it's fantastic that we're seeing it in an SWC now.
And I think actually if Obabo takes a second stripper, like some second AoE stripper, he probably instantly wins the draft because Viilipytty's units tend to be anywhere from the 270 to the 300 range. If you take out Sierra, you get outsped there. So I think Obabo should lean towards some sort of a Triton play here, but a Barber is also pretty acceptable. He's likely going to pop a unit out off the bat. Is his plan of attack. Bearing has to be the ban. Sierra has to be the ban. So Obabo's going to be able to open up with 3 units here. I think that Barber's going to outspeed Viilipytty's team if it's on Swift, and he needs to take something out of Viilipytty's.
Yep, speed lead for Obabo, but just for that Han alone. Here we go, guys. We're going to be going into round 2 with Obabo and Viilipytty. If Viilipytty takes this match, not only is he going to be moving forward, but everybody's going to be building Shan after this who has it. Here we go, guys. Beta with first turn for Viilipytty.
Yeah, that is a very fast Beta. Should be on Swift here. Beta does have very high base speed, but again, that outsped Okeanos, so should be on Swift. But again, most of the things were on Will anyways. Does not boost his team up very much, so kind of unfortunate there. That Shan still might be going down with this Han moving next.
Shan was able to get reset here. Han looking to finish off the Shan. Can he finish off the Shan using the Han? It's not dead yet. You can see the full attack bar sitting on top of that Han. Savannah possibly looking to capitalize off of it.
Wow, no defense break coming out from that Han, so that's absolutely massive. Otherwise, he would have been able to down the Shan next. And this Ethna moving next might be able to actually deny the Han a turn here. And if that's the case, then that's massive.
Ooh, you can see the Shatter comes out with the additional turn as well, with the defense break sitting on top of Han, and we see that third skill not dropping the Han yet.
Wow, that is unfortunate. That Han goes down. There's no way Obabo can come back from this. Viilipytty does have immunity up on his entire side. There's no way Okeanos does anything into that. And he also has the support of a Beta that can revive a unit. So way too much protection. Very unlucky for Obabo not getting those defense breaks. Would not have mattered because he got cut anyways. But I mean, that Sean just being able to survive that, Barbara not critting off the bat just kind of cost him the game there.
Exactly. You see he's going for the Rain of Stones just for damage at this point, trying to drop this Sean, not receiving the kill yet. Sean still holding on. Savannah should be able to drop it, though.
Yeah, Savannah might be able to drop it. It's not over. That's a violent Okeano, so that might be able to give Obabo the chance to come back in the match here. We'll have to see how this pans out. There's a lot of damage on Obabo's side of the field.
Yep, there definitely is, but there is still a revive with this Beta. I'm not sure if it'll be enough to bounce back if he does need it. We're going to find out. Ethna with the second skill. I do believe it was built on Despair.
Yeah, definitely. That's how Ethnas are mostly built on Despair here, and that's a lot of damage coming out. Defense breaks on 2 units here. And Okeano's third skill still needs 2 more turns, so Obabo needs a few procs on this Okeanos if he wants a chance.
Does land that reset onto the Beta. We're not going to be seeing that Sean coming back here. Does Vela have enough to drop the Bobber, or is he going to go after the Savannah trying to get it off the Beast? And Savannah's not off that Beast just yet.
Yeah, definitely needs to dismount that Savannah because Savannah's skill 3 would be too big of a turn of events here. But this Ethna does have a choice to make, decides and wants to skill up the Savannah here and take up that Barber later. So conservative and smart play by Viilipytty.
And there's the additional turn once again coming out of the Ethna with the Despair stuns on the Savannah. Savannah's going to be dropped here, looking so good for Viilipytty.
Wow, and Obabo being taken out here. I mean, Viilipytty just has too much on his side of the field here. That Ethna, violent proc there, doing a ton of damage. Violent Ethna. And Obabo is going to be in some trouble. But again, this Okeanos does a lot of damage with those artifacts here. And if it procs enough, may still have a chance.
It might. We're going to find out. Going for the reset, trying to keep down the sustain on top of Viilipytty's side of the field. A lot of poke damage coming towards this Beta. Beta with the return damage. We have that third scale. He's going to be pushing up, getting in front of Obabo. You can see he's going to continue focusing down this unit.
Yeah, continues focusing it down, and again, that Bellajoy just has too much health. But again, Obabo's Okeanos has just procced another time. He needs to survive one more hit here, but does not get that strip, so highly unfortunate.
Does not get that strip. Big punishments coming out here, and is this going to be enough? You may even just go for a revive at this point.
Yeah, and I think at this point, he actually should have healed up that Bellajoy. Chose not to do so and might lose the game because of that.
Oh, down to the wire. Viilipytty's going to get the 2-0 on Obabo. Wow.
What a match there.